Yo, what is up, YouTube? Evolution here, back with another PlayStation 4 JB information video here on the channel. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below on what PS4 version you are currently sitting at right now, and let's go ahead and get right into it. I know we have been waiting for quite some time for a JB for versions 13.02 and 13.52. I'm here to give you guys a recap, okay? MasterMaind, he made a tweet a long time ago saying after a long RE and debugging session, he finally reached a much clearer understanding of a kernel space memory corruption primitive on PS4 for 13.50. And mapping the primitive's constraints was the hardest part. And he uploaded this picture under that tweet. So moving on, he did make a tweet. It says, update, Sony appears to have fixed the PS4 ExFat upcase table bug I reported. The new firmware adds a pre-roundup overflow check before allocating the upcase buffer, blocking the integer wrap path that led to kernel heap corruption on 13.50. Root cause confirmed. And he said this on June 18th, 2026. And then when 13.52 came out, Jose made a tweet saying that there were kernel patches in 13.52, and MasterMaind responded saying, yeah, that was my bug that I reported. And he actually shows proof of this as evidence, as you guys can see, of him doing this on a PlayStation 4 for 13.50. Same day, he made another tweet saying, thank you everyone for the support. I did not expect this reaction, and I really appreciate it. The PS4 ExFat issue was a result of a lot of RE debugging and testing, and I'm happy the root cause is now patched. For now, I will keep the sensitive details private until the report with Sony is fully resolved. After that, I will share what I can safely share and keep helping the community step by step. And then 3 days later, he ends up making another tweet, and this is what he said. Finally pinned it down, a tiny metadata edge case turns into a large control kernel heap overwrite, root cause confirmed, impact analyst next. So he ends up making this tweet the same day. I'm looking for someone with an owned PS4 on 13.50 and a Blu-ray burner with a BDRE disk to run a clean BDJ logging test, and the ISO only prints BDJ probe logs to confirm Sun JCE class loader, code source, and all permission. DM me if you can test. Quick update. The BDJ permission path on PS4 for 13.50 is now confirmed, deeper than before, and we got the elevated Sun JCE path running in the runtime, but command execution is still not reliable yet. Thanks to everyone who reached out and helped with hardware testing. I am now working with a tester who has the full setup, and we will keep verifying everything cleanly. So on June 21st, he was making a lot of progress, and that's what I'm seeing here, but there was still work to be done. So the tweet you're looking at right now, he ended up showing a picture of him trying to get this ExFat kernel bug to be stable, okay? Now, he did upload this photo of the bounty pending here. As you guys can see, we still need a disclosure from Sony so he can release it to the public. But he said here, if a finding is accepted, my intention is to have it publicly disclosed through the official PlayStation HackerOne disclosure process after the issue has been resolved. As for the current research, my testing indicates that 13.50 is affected, and I'm continuing to evaluate newer firmware, including 13.52. It seems to me, in this second part of this tweet, he's making it seem like the ExFat kernel bug is still working on 13.52. That's what I'm seeing from that. And then after that, on July 4th, he said, patch doesn't always mean understood. Sometimes it just means someone finally looked where they should have looked months ago. You need a userland bug and a kernel bug, and you have to do a bunch of more things to get a full JP going. Like, it takes a lot of work. And then on July 5th, he uploads this picture of a blank Blu-ray disc and said, here you go. So maybe he's testing it out. Maybe he got the whole thing chained up, because in this tweet on July 8th, he says here, I just got arbitrary read primitive working on PS4 for 13.52. I can now read kernel memory addresses directly, running full verification scans on structures and objects. This is solid progress for the blind closed box chain and KALSR bypass. The next step is turning it into a stable write. So it seems to me that you did get BDJ, the userland, and the ExFat kernel bug chained together. He just needs a stable write. So basically what has been done, I'm going to sum up everything here for you guys. The userland entry point has been secured. He's using BDJ. You got the kernel access achieved, which is the ExFat upcase table bug to break out of the application sandbox. KASLR defeated, bypass kernel address space layout randomization by running automated verification scans to locate the kernel's exact position in memory. And he got arbitrary read established. He literally created a stable read primitive, allowing them to scan internal kernel structures and objects in real time without crashing the system. So this is what MasterMaind has completely done. He's done this. The next thing here that needs to be done is the stable write primitive, like he said in the tweet. Upgrade the read capability into a write primitive, finding a safe way to modify kernel memory addresses without triggering a kernel panic. What else is needed is a bypass kernel write protection. Use the write primitive to flip the write protect bit in the CR0 register, allowing the CPU to accept modifications to standard kernel code pages. He will still need privilege escalation, locate the active process structure in memory, and rewrite its credentials to UID 0 root, giving the payload full system administrator rights. SMEP and SMAP mitigation, bypass or disable CPU level safety features like supervisor mode execution prevention to allow the kernel to execute userland shellcode. Then we have the payload implementation. This is the end game here. Inject and execute the actual homebrew payload such as custom loader or Golden environment to complete the JB. I would say we are 80% there. If he ends up getting that stable right, and he ends up doing everything that is needed, that is here on the screen right now that you're looking at. If I was MasterMaind, man, I hope y'all give us a JB in the future, bro. I really do. I really, really do, man. I think you should give it to GoHen, man. Give it to the GoHen team. They might be able to help you out on this. I'm pretty sure they will. I know Gazim may not be active in the PS4 scene right now, but even though he's doing PS5 and Nintendo Switch stuff right now currently, but outside of that, I wish you the best. I hope the progress continues. Please do not bug him on Twitter. Let the man do what he got to do, because we don't want to bug the devs. Let them just cook. I just come back here with the information that I received. So shout out to you, MasterMaind. I'm gonna catch you on my next video. If you have any questions, comment down below, and make sure you leave a like and share with your friends and family. Peace out.